Hello, everyone. RBG Kim Kid here, back with some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the previous video, we did some side quests, and we also did Eunie side quest, which gave her the ability for her to for us to level up her class, as well as her, obviously, to level 20, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, so now we are back in Colony 30 here. We're gonna do the Valdi quest, because we have all that stuff to, you know, make his thing to the next level. I don't think, doesn't look like there's any rumors around here, but there's someone to talk to. Agnus Castle is liberated. Huh. Does that mean we won't be fighting with the Agnian army as much as anymore? Well, that's an improvement, right? I mean, that's war. That's a good thing now. Well, without war, our roles as pilots will pretty much vanish. There isn't really much else that I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. Actually, I am curious, because... Hold on. Do we, like, still technically don't have anyone, like, the leader up here? Yeah, we technically don't. I guess not until we know for sure. Oh. And that's the thing, they actually still have, the Keves Castle still have their flame clock. I wonder if we'll liberate them at some point. Oh, they even have Colony 5 there. Oh, wow. That's interesting. What colony was Neo and them part of? It wasn't the Sigma, the one that we beaten, was it? I don't think so. The one that would be at like the beginning of the game. I don't think that's the case. I mean, I guess they were technically part of that. They were technically part of the one with Teach, but which one were they a part of before that one? Is that? You're all gathered. Phase 5 now complete. Much thanks. On up it up, friends. Keep construction tinkering nice. But before Repapa get ahead of self, Phase 6 involved making up Dorican system pods. Will be a bit tricky. With preparations prepared, Repapa take quick break from inspecting. Okay, now there's probably a place I gotta look around for, like a new talk bubble or some such. Okay, hold on, let me see about this. System. Your roster. Go to Colony 30 with Valdi and complete I'm a mechanic. Okay.
I'm coming with you. Hey, Valdi, is Lizette not around? Huh, you're right. I wonder where he's gone.
Oh, there we go. There's his quest. Oh shit, he's dead.
Lizette, what happened?
Was standing 1 minute and then flop onto ground.
What?
You're overreacting, don't you think? I'm just exhausted, that's all.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levnis squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us, so now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself.
Now that stink of untruth. You said working hard for Valdi. Did not want sympathy vote.
Hey!
You said want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi. Tried hard not to show weakness.
Is that true?
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnis
What
to
did he
colony
do it
Lambda.
anyhow?
To Lambda?
So you're lending out Kevesi Levnis's to Agnes?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnesses themselves can still function. I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could.
So he say. But now look at sorry state of him. Repapa also been showing Uzet ropes as little side project.
Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to. Come on. Give me a job to do.
Huh? Well, if you're asking, how about handling the Levnis shipment I was talking about? Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Incidentally, what need does Commander Izzard have with Kevesi Levnesses?
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnesses to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
No point speculating when we can just check it out ourselves. Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but,
Go, yeah.
don't push it too hard.
Oh, we'll be fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
I'm a mechanic. I'm a computer. Alright, off to Colony Lambda. Oh. Yeah, there's some quests we gotta do here. Man, okay. I might end up saving... I think I could do Taion's his quest to get his class leveled up too, but I think I want to save that for when I play him again. Maybe I should have actually done that now, and I could have just done Valdi whenever. Ah, well. Not that big of a deal. And there are a couple things we need to listen to here. What if the enemy pushes us back in here to a column formation? It's just resulted in a deadlock. However, if we hide our soldiers in Lambda's Foranis, be able to cause some chaos at least.
Interesting news.
Hey, by the by, do you know anything about what Varen's working on? Barons? I don't, but I hope it's something to stand in for the auto levies though. For sure, our defenses could definitely use some shoring up.
Got it all memorized.
There's definitely a lot of places here that I need to... That Olia went down. You were acquainted with her? Yeah, of course. Fought her in a scrimmage a couple of times. Only thought it was a pretty tough adversary, and Orsalia was one of their strongest. Don't know anything about her final moments. She might have been a bitter enemy, but still said she's gone. Damn.
Wow, the Levnesses around here sure are a lively bunch.
So they take good care of them. The mechanics must really take pride in their work.
Man, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I love those dialogues right there, those moments too, where we're like, hey, we're just walking around, and there's a thing here. Oh, look at that, and it's great with the heroes as well. Izzard.
Commander Izzard, right? We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Ansels? But their natural habitat should be the Urian Mountains.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, is he? You been running yourself ragged too?
Two?
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
We'll help you out too.
I appreciate the offer, but I think...
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
All right then, if it's no trouble. We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
Ooh, God. I think a bug went out my nose. Alrighty, where we gotta go? Where do we gotta go to? Where do we go?
Tell me something. Are you and Izzard pals, Taion?
I wouldn't exactly say pals. The commander is more akin, perhaps, to your chief status.
Something smells tasty.
Ooh, I love the fact that they even have the Levnesses here. Not really good. I mean, I could. Yeah, might as well this spot. That wasn't really a good spot to fast travel from. Making sure there's nothing else there. I wonder how many of these things I've done for Shill Shill. It says 11. I have no idea how many I have. So I can see. So I have 6 of those. Five, that's 11. Unless I need to get 11 of each. And then that's 5 right there, so that's 16. I don't know how many of them I gotta do. Oh, let me actually look at that quest line. Guess we're still going. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Man, remember when we went here the first time? We met Juniper. Fucking good times. Juniper's still one of my favorite ones too, I believe.
The Ansols were sighted a bit further up, right?
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well. We should take care.
Wait, is that... Those are the things that Izzard wants defeated. Is this who's been giving Izzard so much trouble?
the Lanz handshake. You're on fire, Lanz.
Eyes over here!
Heal our boats.
Where? Horses in test! Demon Slayer! Gotta face me! Break! Couple! Days!
Launch! Days! I actually really like the weapon for this class. I may not actually be a fan of the... I'm not be a fan of like what the class is and such, but I can appreciate the weapon for it at least. And I don't mind it either. It's probably not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite either so far.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now... Their fighting days are finally over.
Valdi, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Eunie said. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts. They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here. Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Eunie. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
They did choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up. They're just like me. This world, it lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
You look pretty pleased, Taion. Make us a cuppa then.
Makes us a cuppa then. The good news is I think it'll be much easier to go back down to.
Uh-oh. The sky's getting a little dark. Be at rest.
And I'll probably have to do this story in order for me to change Mio's costume or clothing again, but I'm fine with it. So yeah, I did check out. So you know, in the last part we like did Eunie's quest and we ran into X again. So we could have done that. Why the hell are you after me? Fuck off. Oh, this is gonna kill me, isn't it?
How can I? Help's on the way.
Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. But no, so yeah, there's like in the at the main menu there's an event theater. So you click on that and you can watch scenes. And they have scenes of, hey, here's this scene A, this scene B. And I guess A is when you've already met her, I think. I honestly don't know. Or A is the one that you had, and B is the one that you didn't have.
We've already received your report.
So, yeah, because I watched them, and they're like, and they're like, oh, you can call me X. And that was right. That was basically the change. But they also had that in the, the scene where Lanz and Sena were about to sacrifice themselves to destroy N, and then X came and stopped that. So I only watched one of the scenes. I didn't see if the other one was... I think the one I watched was the one that we got. So I didn't see if the other one was the one we would have gotten if we've already knew about X. So we'll see.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levnis.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves. It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
Ha, how indeed. The most feared mechanic in Keves. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 Consul's fault.
Yeah. Valdi himself's got nothing but Levnis on the brain.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right. I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levness designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
You're talking about Doric. He's my friend. When he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I believe I will. I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh? Phew! Now I'm friends with Izzard. Uzette has so got to hear about this.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
Back to Colony 30. This is actually quite a quick one if this is the end right here. Like, we're not even, like, we're just barely 20 minutes in.
Something smells tasty.
Which I can't really complain about. I don't mind, like, these quests being a little shorter. And granted, like, his intro quest was actually decently long, too, in a way, so.
I'm back!
I'm back!
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Sorry
Hello.
to butt in. Uzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levness maintenance. Tune them up with it, and they're gliding like they're
Okay,
on
nope.
ice.
Looks like we're still doing it, so
We're
this is
already
not the end.
negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Uzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem. How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't reach the shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah, we'll
I know
go.
what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
Thank God this one's literally right here. Oh yeah, Colin's that dude. I was like, who the fuck is Colin again? I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so it's a little longer than I expected, which is fine.
Something smells tasty.
What I expected. What up, asshole?
These are not good tidings. Especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Huh? Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
Glamrock?
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out
Yeah,
there
I
to
think
look
one
for
thing
them.
that they need to do is they need to smooth out those turns a little bit. They're not
can't just ignore
too
someone
bad,
we
but it's
need.
still like you can tell they're
And
very
besides,
robotic,
we need to
especially
get our
like
hands on that
how you
lev
saw
now.
Noah's a little bit there, and
Well then,
Neo's
thank
is just
you
like
very much.
stop,
I hope to
turn,
hear good news
stop,
from you.
turn. Again,
So their
it's
friends
not the
didn't
most.
return? That sounds kind of worrying.
We'd better go find them quick.
Again, it's not the most terrible thing, but still. No need for you to worry about that leftness. The repairs are going swimmingly. I blush a little to say it so brazenly, but if you look past my unremarkable exterior, you will glimpse a technical genius. No, the level of unbiased audacity is a type of genius in itself. Are you still an asshole to us? And you look well even worse. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I'm honestly surprised there's been nothing new from him. I'm going to be completely honest. That actually shocked me a little bit that there's nothing new for him to say to us. Like, all this time, we've done so much story, and he can't be like, oh, so the queen, or he's like, oh, what the fuck is up with you and your hair? Why, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well. I basically have the same feelings towards him as I did for Shania. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. That's what you want to be, that's what you're going to be. Not going to stop you from being a total bitch. But you's a bitch. You know how it feels to lose a commander. That sergeant must be tearing up inside. Leave Colony 5 to us. We'll offer all the support we can until they're ready to get back on their feet. Hey, that's awesome. I was wondering, he's like, man, I haven't gotten like a follow-up on that. Like, you know how that went. Lo and behold, now I do. Okay, right. Oh, fuck me. The one area that I haven't really, like, explored, huh? Alright. We can do that. Yeah, you'd have to get Teach's thing.
Keep it moving.
That's another thing, too. Like, the fact that you have this.
Is this like a rare thing?
Like, how that traversal thing is not a fucking story-based thing, but it's a side thing. That's actually crazy to me. Unless maybe there is a way you'd get it via not in story, but I don't know. I mean, we haven't really came across this in terms of needing it for story, so maybe not. But you never know.
Hey, get a load of this.
I think I've already interviewed now. This was always an area I was planning to, like, try to fill out, because I think this is, like, the one area that I need left to fill out, really, so. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Excuse me.
Where did we end up now?
At Kondo's table. Kondo's table. 36, so the levels up here aren't that bad either, so. There's gonna be an actual landmark here, or?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Alright, there we go. Nah, shit. Are they
There
dead?
they are.
Oh, it's her again.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Let's rush
Fine
them
by
down.
me.
Appreciate it.
Quick!
Are you ready, Eunie?
Oh, I did not mean to do that, but okay.
It's over way too soon.
Because I accidentally hit the wrong
right.
button in terms of like
Yes,
changing.
thank you. You saved our skins. Never seen monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard. Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house?
This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert. Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
See? I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
I can finish exploring that area when I have time.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow! All this?
Wow.
I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's
But
like
hey,
a
I'm a
Levnis,
mechanic.
then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
It's not
Well, I
compliment.
believe in you, mate. You're Keves' #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Yuzette, shall we?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's so weird. Even though, I mean, we talked about this before. Even though Valdi is the commander, Yuzette's basically the one that's acting like the actual commander. Even before even before he joined us. So.
Yuzette! Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzette.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Huh?
If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad.
That's actually
But I'm
sweet.
seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not.
But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Iserd told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanic. Look at me move. Mechanic powers. Mechanic powers. Heroes class Valdi limit broken. Artificer Valdi. Yay. 1,000. Alright, what's the next fucking thing for you, buddy?
Doesn't look much different, if I'm being honest.
Micah friend,
We
how you
always knew it'd
feeling?
be a big job.
Okay, now 5
Let's just
seconds
keep
to reach
plugging away
boats.
at it, shall we?
Yeah, I get it. Thought so. Well, don't worry. Next time maintenance is due, I'll make sure it's me that handles it. Papa. Pulley scumbo do whims on occasion, but we keep on board on account of very handy skill. Dorkin currently proceeding on track of phase 6. Friends bring materials and Papa give them speedy, quick check.
The item that they require is...
Boom. Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finished. Then, Ruh-roh. He's just lost power. Meh. Meh. What wrong? Door cannot work. Ether supply finished. Why it happened at a time like now? What's going on? Papa need huge amount of ether to build Dorkin. But it looked like we not have enough ether. Construction of Dorkin not able to continue like this. It's impossible. Meh, ether on fumes. Dorkin construction not really start without gathering of my ether cylinder. See me? Maybe it's gonna get very dark inside Colony. So dark, too hard to see flute holes. Ritz also tells See Me not to blow on flute for a little while, saying it only add misery on top of existing gloom. Right, you can't we don't want you to practice your send off when you guys don't have ether. Really nothing I can do? There's like not a question mark or anything around here. I highly doubt this is being prevented but via story. Ah, there we go. How long is this going to be until we solve the ethos shortage? Well, Yuzet said the shortage would likely continue for the foreseeable future, so... Choking. Snuff my life. Oh. I think what I gotta do, maybe if I do that Urzard mission, we might be able to do this, which is... Honestly, I was actually going to do that mission after this anyway, so...
Do people have to make so much noise? This might get complicated.
How's Colony 30 been since last time? Literally 10 seconds ago. You're still showing ether? Yeah, Yuzets and the others are really feeling it. I wish there was a way I could help. Whoa, am I hearing things? Never thought I'd see the day. Knowing you, I thought you'd only care because you couldn't build Levnesses. Rapapa said the same thing. But you know, I had a talk with Izzet about sharing some of his ether, so I'm gonna go pick it up. You talked to the commander. I wonder if I could get a little more out of the other colonies. If I do that, we could get back to work on Doric. How much do you need? Rapapa mentioned we need 2,500 ether cylinders. 2,500? Oof, I think that's something we can't really help out with. Then how about Colony 30 and their ether from all the colonies in exchange for some kind of service? Like when they lent Colony Lamba Levnesses. Good idea. Maybe we could send Colony 30 mechanics out on jobs. The mechanics are highly rated. High enough to field a Levness unit that can beat silver colonies. Oh, cool. I'd love to get to meet Levnesses from other colonies. You're gonna go, Valdi? No way, Utes will let that happen. What? Don't you have a whole fleece of Nopons sitting around with nothing to do? Oh, that's right. They can help out. But who should I pick? I could ask Rapapa. You've got a bunch you owe you a pretty huge favor. Durky Durky, Witch Witch, and Pulley Pulley. Nice, let's give them the good news. There's no ether! Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't a quest though. Fuck me. Why didn't I discuss this one earlier? Okay, let's lay it out once and for all. House Ortiz works together with Monica's family, the Van Dams. And opposed them are the Doyles. People call them the Conservatives. And keeping the middle ground between them is House Rhodes. Is that right? Man, city politics are confusing as all get out. And why are they opposing each other in the first place? They're all city people, aren't they? The more people in a community, the more opportunity for ideological divides. I think this is one of those. Though they share a common goal, they disagree on the best way to achieve it. I have some experience with that. There's bound to be some story behind the story. One that we don't know. It's always something like that. Indeed, we should tread carefully whenever we have to deal with them. It does seem prudent. If we misstep, we might become embroiled in the conflict as well. I still hope one day everyone can work together as one. Is that naive? No, Sena. This is a video game, so that's possible. Unlike IRL. We can listen to this one. I heard a lot about the strength of the leadership at Colony Lambda. Care to comment, Taion? Of course, Commander Izzard has collected the cream of the crop under his command. One of Lambda's biggest achievements was the strategy of constantly shifting formation to befuddle and demoralize the opponents. That sure takes some skills. Formations that maintain cohesion while changing from under precise orders. They were said to be virtually unmatched when it came to large-scale engagements. Sounds like a far cry from Colony 9, huh? To be fair, we mostly worked in small detachments. Don't remember ever seeing maneuvers of that scale. Wonder how it would have gone if Colony 9 went up against Lambda. I'm guessing it had been a bad day out. That's one way to say massacre. Allow me to run a simulation. Colony Lambda is putting up a strong defense. Colony 9 tires himself out on the assault and is eradicated by Colony Lambda forces. Once clusters are immobilized, Colony 9 troops are fired upon by our levies. All Colony 9 troops are cut down on the spot. Another victory for Commander Izzard. Mate, I think I'm detecting a bit of bias there. That was actually a good one. I like that one. The good news is we could just talk about these. I don't want to discuss those yet. I'll save those for another part.
Up and ready to go.
We're looking for someone who can go and run maintenance on other colonies' Levnesses. If it goes smoothly, you can get back to work finishing Dorkin. What do you reckon? Work on Dorkin? Of course, Dinky help. Wait for us with Rep Papa and we'll tell you more. There's no ether. Even though I did say I kind of want to do that one colony Lambda one, maybe I'll hold off on it if I can continue doing this. Looking for mechanics who can travel to other colonies. Would you like to help? Ah! You're doing Valdi a favor. Oh, Valdi, which see? Which happy to help. Thank you. Could you wait for us at Repapa's place? Oh, the music for this game is just so mwah. I'm looking for mechanics who'd be willing to go to other colonies. It'd really help Valdi out. Bully can go to colony Iota too? Bully do it. Good man. Wait for us at Repapa's place, yeah?
They're low on ether because of the work on Doric. That's such a Valdi thing to happen.
Doesn't it make you a bit jealous? He pours so much of himself into doing what he loves.
Ouch. In short, we send in mechanics to other colony on temporary assessment. This is big-time plan to gather ether cylinders in return. First, we send a Vance team to each colony to open negotiation in person. Oh, and that our job? That's right. This is request for no other than Valdi, so which accept the role as a negotiator. Oh, thanks. Min. Now we decide who go to which colony. First, Diki. I'm sure it doesn't matter, although I'm sure they want. Yeah, Colony Tau doesn't really have much Levnesses, so that's probably not great. Gamma is the one that's close to Colony 9. Go to 9. Colony 9 it is. Dinky do you proud. Next is Widge. Colony 11 or Lambda? Who's 11 again? I can't remember who was at Colony 11. We'll figure it out. I'll go to Lambda. Lambda's a good colony. Which would you accept? And Lanz is Puli. I know he wants to go to Iota. So go to Iota. Off to Colony Iota with you. Colony Iota! Woohoo! Puli goes straight away, right away, this instant. Everything looked good. Good luck, everyone, and... Now, where can we send you, Repapa? Meh? Repapa go also? Oh, you're not going? Meh. Repapa understand. Repapa happy to help out as chief. Repapa will get 1,000 ether cylinder or 1 million. How about Colony 4? Leave it to Repapa. Everyone leave when ready. I hope I don't have to go to all those places to make sure they're fine. So I heard that none of the Nopon we sent out have returned. Maybe negotiations aren't going too well? I'm a bit worried, so I've been planning to check on them. And I've always wanted to see everyone else's Levnesses, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Then let's get going! The good news is 2 of them are here. But... who, again? Who was Colony 11? Oh! Okay, yeah. I forgot that you're 11. Forgot new waifu. Alright, check on Colony 4, I suppose. I hope it's not like a long quest where I got like Oh, you gotta go save them from a
Something
monster for every
smells
single
tasty.
one of them. So they say, ergo, therefore, Rapapa do very best too, that is meh. And point is, me busy too. Please not waste to waste time. Meh meh meh. Rapapa spotted. Vivaldi? Well, this explains a lot. We also hear from Solon and people of Solon. I certainly wish to continue our association with Colony 30, so very venture-proof fruitful, meh. Very venture-proof fruitful, meh. Rapapa not know what happened, but Rapapa very full of thank. Nice job, Rapapa. Thanks for your hard work. Now let's go home. Wait, do I have to go? Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass if that's the case. Yeah, I have to go to every single one of them. And then come back. And then go out there. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the dick. Oh no, they're all back. Huh. Everyone worked very hard. Rapapa announced numbers so far. Here's number of collected ether cylinder. Turkey breed cylinders precisely 250. Which have 900. Puli Puli possess 450. Rapapa haul 100. So total number is 1700 cylinder. We're not quite at goal, so we have to go on more colony visit. Okay. Do I send them out again? There might not be any more colonies where we have friends. So, I'll go. Where are you going? Colonies we aren't friendly with yet. That good idea. Finally got good head on shoulder. I mean, there's other options we had. Not a single thought for whether they're at war or anything. There must be places that still have a flame clock. Places where we haven't broken Mobius' control yet. True. We need more allies if we're to fight back against them. I'm in favor of the idea of freeing colonies. And Baldi and the others will benefit too. That's not right. We have more. Bullshit. We had other ones to send them out. We had Colony 11 and all those other ones. Ah, okay. Well, hell. Since
You're in safe hands.
that's the case, let's go do another quest then. Did you see the levinesses they sent from Colony 30? Yeah, of course. How's it working out? Is it any use? Uh-huh. It's really helped. Colony Llama's pretty light on levinesses right away. I'd say the support for Colony 30 has really saved our skins. Oh. Oh, it's probably because I need one more colony to send Rapapa to. So it looks like I have to send them out to all the colonies though, so that I'm missing a couple of colonies then. I'm missing 2 colonies then. Hey, what can I do for you? We heard you're doing well for ether at the moment. Do you have any idea how you're going to use it? You want to know? Yeah, we're sitting on more ether than we can collect. The work's been going better than we could have imagined since we perfected the ether probe. Oh, that must have been greatly improved the efficiency of the mining operations. Me and Varen are the minds behind it. We wanted a more efficient way to find ether channels. Not bad. It's done wonders for our ether stocks, but yeah, lately it's been a bit excessive. What a problem to have, right? Oh no, we have too much ether. How awful. If you've got too much, why not use it? Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? I suggest that, but it was rejected. It doesn't benefit us. Tolgrim from the survey branch is pretty stubborn about this stuff, so there's not much way around it. Okay, let's think about this. Any good ideas? Unless we get some kind of compensation, we'd never get Tolsum on board. Not to mention captains like Sif. If we could hammer out more concrete criteria and narrow down the possible recipient colonies, then maybe. We really can't just be sitting on this ether surplus, like you said. It's a difficult problem, certainly. How about narrowing it down to a nearby colony? Colony Tau. Won't get anything out of trading with them, no good. Okay, well, let's try 30 then. Oh, they could probably pay us back for Ether and Levny's tech. Mate, you're never going to shift that ether at this rate. You need solidified justifications if you want to get appealed and convince the top brass to back you up. If it's not a colony like 30 which can pay us back in kind, we're just not going to get the okay. Why not a faff? I agree. Ideally, I'd like to be able to distribute it more widely. But that's not really my job. Without any other bright ideas, I think we'll have to settle for this one. Yeah, I'm the same way. If you can get your ether's worth, they'll agree in the plan, yes? What are you thinking? Sell it through Nopon? There's only one way to ensure that you get a fair price and avoid incurring extra work on your side. And that is the Nopon who travel with the caravans. You sell through them. There's always the man for ether. Train in it, should net plenty of profit. And you have the added benefit of utilizing the Nopon trade routes. Colonies suffering from the ether shortages are sure to be somewhere on their itinerary. Oh yeah! Talk to the Nopon. I'm sure they'll be happy to buy from you. They won't have any trouble selling it. That's a great idea. We should do that. This way Lambda gets to sell its ether, and ether-starved colonies get to buy it from the Nopon. But you're going to need to get some kind of approval for it, aren't you? Yeah, I'll put it in the request in. What, just like that? It's better to get the ball rolling straight away. First, we have to open talks with the Nopon, the merchants preferably. We can take care of that if you want. Would you? Of course, no trouble. There's a Nopon trader near the entrance of the colony. Thanks for this. Okay. What's going on? Why everyone all together? There's something we'd like you to consider purchasing. Nah, I want that. Colony Lambda surplus ether. Specifically, we'd like you to buy the ether Colony Lambda can't use and sell to other colonies. Intriguing! Ether supply of Colony Lambda very ample. But it's decision of Zorka, so you ask to Zorka. Zorka settling in Council area of moment. Zorka will be around ruins of Cebu on Urian Trail. She decided whether purchases go or no go. Okay, we'll ask. That's not in this area, is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Welcome. Is something you want? No, we'd like to discuss a possible business deal with you. Zorka, much happy to talk business deal. So what friends bring to Zorka to sell? The deal concerns Colony Lambda's ether. Zorka, see now. We'd like you to take it as far as possible, to as many colonies as possible. That okay with friends? Sell price may be higher, friends keep ether to themselves. A lot of colonies are in need. so we'd like to entrust it to your best caravan. Ah, Zorka get just now. It's true that Zorka network of associates spread to many colony. It's not much work if friends only want to sell ether. Much appreciated. Now, as to the specifics. Zorka leave details and price naming to Spacey friend. Are you sure that's fair? Zorka happy to buy at asking price of friends. Zorka love nothing more in world than to sell ether. If you're okay with that, we'd be very grateful. It is most funnest thing for Zorka to sell ether in many places. When you're dead, Koji will be able to discuss the fine details of the deal with you. Okay, Zorka go later then. We'll go and report back then. Okay. Oh, Koji. Koji. Did you manage to talk to them? It looks like Zorkin's all for it. Great news, thanks. I'm always amazed at how quickly the Nopon caravans can make decisions. Considering we had to tug all the way to speak with their boss, it wasn't all that quick, really. No, that's still faster than anything gets done in Colony Lambda. We're not at war anymore. We need to take care of our allies from now on. We can't keep doing things this way. Yeah, I don't know. Lambda has to change, and the time is rapidly approaching. Living like this, tangled up in rules and bureaucracy, it's just not suitable. One thing at a time, Koji. Yeah, sorry. Thanks anyway. I'll get either sorted out as fast as I can. Oh, that? Okay. That worked out.
Not bad.
Neato. What's up? Something on your mind? Well, I was just thinking about that what Lambda needs is more people who can take swift decision action like you guys. I mean, if the colony can't respond to things flexibly, then sooner or later. So it was you guys that helped Koji out, huh? Correct. We adjusted that it would be for the best. Sheesh. Well, run it by us next time. We're a little more rigid in our rules and regulations around here, you know. It's by following rules that we build some solidarity in the colony, yeah? Koji's as easily led as he is enthusiastic. I prefer if you didn't take it upon yourself to get him worked up like that. Oh, fuck off. You're a bitch. You have nothing to say. Oh, shit. Yep, I missed that. Let's see. Maybe we can do one more quest. Is there any quest I currently have available on my person right now? Or do I need to go talk? No. These are two separate things that I need to do other stuff for. Maybe I need to get the castle ready. How about you, Wedabe? You got some gripes with Lamba too? Well, we're never really going to please everyone the way things are. Draw much closer together if they could just see things from the commander's perspective. We don't have any more quests, but we do have some quests that we can pick up over here. And we're not going to do the one that will discuss Taion's quest.
The rota for guard duty.
I guess calling Llama's the fastest since we're here. Seems like a bloke named Valen's working on some kind of prototype. Yeah, and everyone's hoping it'll help boost Lambda's defense. I wonder what it could be. Surely not a new type of autolev. Why don't we just nip along and have a gander? We gotta have some stake in this, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Now this defense concerns us too. Let's see here. So I need Juniper, Fiona, and Gray for theirs. Oh, man. Then I need to do this. Oh, okay. So that one is for... This is the one for Taion. Okay.
Good to go.
Interesting. It seems like all the ones for those two are you need Riku and Manana. We come to have a nose around this as well. What are you talking about? So you didn't come to look at the sensor I've developed? What does it do exactly? It reacts to enemy signatures. This little thing's indispensable for putting on a nice show of defensive power without having to rely on autolevs. It enables you to spot enemies without expending manpower. Very clever. I really want to get them installed all over the place. Don't suppose you'd be up for helping us? Are you sure we can touch them and won't think we're enemies? No need to worry about that front. They can tell the difference. So it's a bit like Kitty's auto levy, yeah? Yeah, go on then. We'll help you out. Great. So the first installation needs doing on the old cliffside way, shall we? What now? Me on the sea somewhere waiting for me. There aren't actually many roads between Colony Lambda and Macthana Woodland, which means that if we don't get people out here in the event of an attack, we're in trouble. Now, so you need to fortify this point. If anything would have come through here, you'd have a problem. Alright, so let's install one of the sensors around here. No sign of any enemies right now. Let's move on to the next. Next point of the call is the Orion tunnels. Well, how many of these we gotta install? My guess is 3. Okay, I guess right there will be good. Dun, 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 beyond the sea. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. Waiting for me. This looks like another place enemy soldiers would like. Installing it right inside the tunnel might not be the best idea. Agreed. It would be more beneficial here. Miranda could reach it at a moment's notice. Around here, yeah. Wait, what? Did I misread that? They say it might not be the best idea. And that's all in place. Is there anyone else you want to put one? Let me see. Hold up. Isn't there a waterway around here? There is, but why? It's just that we came out from over there, so what's to stop all your enemies from doing the same? Yeah, good point. Let's go and put one over there too then. Alright. Is there like a closer? Oh, literally right there. Right there. Here? Yeah, here should be okay. If they come via the waterways, it's better to focus on the soils rather than where the water's deep. In which case, this looks like a suitable place. There are other avenues nearby too. Yes, this seems like a no-brainer. And no, our tactician has spoken. What? Surely this is blindly obvious. And it's decided. Here it shall go. And that's all of them. Now you just need to keep an eye on them regularly. Right, Colony Lamba's invested so much in his defense that... Oh, got a message coming in. Yeah, I hear you. And that's on the old cliffside way. What's happened? Just a little wrinkle. They want me up on the old cliffside way. Is that sensor okay? Not sure. That's why I'm hoping to find out. We'll go with you. We've come this far already. I'm glad to hear it. Old cliff sideways. And up we go. Sarge? Did you install this? Yeah. I'm sure you're aware, but Sergeant Tonya heads an assault troop. They're the best of the best. You cannot put these things up without the requisite approval from the top. I'm sorry about this, but you're going to have to take them all down. Oh, what? You engineers are always disrupting the system because you just go on ahead and do what you please, without ever asking. You don't get to get special treatment, you hear? All requests must be made through the proper channels. Well, perhaps. Well, you're just gonna back down? You're gonna let her talk to you like that? She's a stickler for the rules. She does get on with engineers because we work outside those rules. She won't listen to me no matter what I say. But someday Lambda might be glad to have those sensors. Oh, they're useful, I fully agree. That's exactly why you need to get the proper approvals. Hey, now hold on a minute, Tonya. Captain, is there something I can do for you? Captain Rosh supervises the troops. Sergeant Tonya reports in to him. A request just came in from the engineers. You weren't around, so I approved it in your place. If that's your decision, then of course, I shan't be the one to gainsay. I'm just trying to make your life easier. Your love of the job is admirable, but being too rigid is a problem of its own. Captain, you're too soft. You can't keep the social discipline then. My word is final. Anyway, everyone's ticked the right boxes and got the right stamp, so we can all go home. Thank you for that, Captain. Captain, I'm not done yet. I ask that you stay behind. Oof, I think you're taking this a touch too seriously. Okay. Oh, you're literally right here. Sorry about all that. Didn't mean to get you caught up in it as well. If the captain had come along in just a moment, the whole project would have been torn down. That's what happens when you don't get your forms in on time. Even things that the colony needs have to go through the proper channels, eh? Only Lambda's ability to enforce order through its regulations have always been one of its strong points. But somewhere along the way, it became bogged down in Nida's protocols. I mean, I get why they'd have this approval system. It makes it easier to know who's responsible for what. That sort of leadership can even stand against silver colonies in wartime. But now that they've been released from any need to fight, those regulations become shackles, confusing everyone. Only Lambda standing at a crossroads right now. Should they change or not? And now I get the feeling we'll be able to do his quest now, won't we? Oh, maybe not yet. Maybe there's still another quest I need to do first before I can get that. Maybe there's a room or something going on now? Oh, there we go. Wait for that Morian. Saitama was exceptional at what he did, and now he's gone. Wait, what? True, but what can we do for her? We're not upstairs ourselves, are we?
This sounds pretty serious.
Huh. Yeah, we can do it. We'll do this one and then we will end it, I believe.
Everyone, get some rest. Let's consider what we know.
Lamba's been talking about the Officer Saitama. Yes, I heard. It's true then. He's really... Yes. I wonder how he felt that at the end. Wait, how? When? What? You can never really know, can you? I bet he was properly living it up. Hey, whatever happened to the other officer? Yeah, I hope Moran's doing okay. She must be feeling pretty low after this. Maybe we should go and look in on her. I don't know if there's anything we could do, but... Yeah, let's pay her a visit. Duty. Yeah, wait, what? How? When did this dude die?
Everyone got their strength back?
When, who, what, when, where, why? That actually has me curious now. That's Iota. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess he had his homecoming. Ooh. Since we learned what happened. So you know what happens with the homecomings. There you are, Morion. Oh, there you are, Morion. Oh, it's you. Is everything okay? We heard about Saejima, and we were just wondering how you were doing. Oh, you heard about that. Yeah, Saejima passed away. But you don't have to worry about me. It was hard, but I'm doing fine now. Wow, you're so strong, Morion. I think I understood everything he wanted to pass on. I'll do my best to keep his legacy alive. After we came back with you, we had a long chat, just the two of us. Talked out a lot of stuff. You looked really content. So thanks for everything you did. No, we hardly did anything. If he died peacefully, then that was all you're doing, Morion. But it did make me worry about Colony Lamba a bit. Worry? How's that? We're a well-regulated colony, but it takes time and effort to put in requests and get permission for anything you want to do. You seem to be uneasy about how much that slows everything down. Understand, yes. These rules have managed to keep the colony running well enough, but the colony's combination of talented individuals and strong leadership is what led it to the top of the rankings. Listen, I get that everything takes an age to get done, but listen. Go a sec, Morion. Well, if you're paying me a visit, then this must be important. Just because we're in the same cohort doesn't mean we have to be best friends. Sure, so what's going on? Agnes forces are approaching Colony Lamba. We don't have concrete numbers, but the sensors haven't registered anything, so they're probably coming by air. We've sent a recon team head by Captain Roche, so we're hoping to intercept them soon. That's not right. Not at all. Quite a bit worse, in fact, given that half the colony is still being rebuilt. We're mobilizing everyone. You too, Morion. I'll be there. In that case, we'll come too. That'll be appreciated. I have more squads to talk to, so go to the captain and he'll send you where you're needed. Okay. Now I feel like after this one, we'll get that mission of Lambda's reconstruction or whatever it's going to be called. Toyo tells us you're going to give us a hand as well. Sorry to drag you to our business. And it's not like we could just let you handle it alone. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Looks like everyone's here. Let's crack on with the briefing. Squad captains have the particulars. We'll run through the broad strokes of the strategy here, so pay attention. They likely have considerable numbers and firepower, and Lambda's not exactly at the height of its power. How accurate is our data on the enemy? Koji verified their firepower, and it lines up with the recon team's intel. Well, if Koji said so, I'm not going to argue. If already possess defensive squads, they should be able to confirm the numbers. Can you afford to do that? They're pretty much knocking on your door, aren't they? Tolgrim's the tactician, and he's focusing on defense. That doesn't mean just sitting and taking everything that's thrown at them. The idea is to fragment the enemy with each clash and stall them. And in this kind of combat, how much intel you have on the enemy is of vital importance. Yeah, it goes without saying that you need to know the likely movements and size of the enemy forces. Exactly. I'm thinking in deploying some other Levnies as well. Keep them up, not top. Good plan. Basic strategy detects that you should put them in locations which would be difficult for soldiers alone to defeat. Right, so let's do that then. All squads prepare for battle. Guess that means us too. Let me out. Let me out. Let me in. Let me in. This one's a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but it'll be fine. You did come after all. Yep. We're preparing for Agnes' attack. We certainly are. Not far from now, we're going to be marching out there surrounded by furious enemies. We're being stationed near the waterfall entrance. Are you with us? Yeah, we'll stick with you. Then let's get to the waterfall entrance and stage a counterattack. Here they come. Hey, no fair, they're early. No point crying up over that now. Let's go.
I see you! We can do this! Embarrassing. Go! No! Feeling good! Healing is also good. I'm not strong enough.
11, huh? Okay. I guess one of the last ones will be a 11th. Deadly Twister.
Are you ready, Eunie? We are instruments above you! That's the boy! Swing and tail! Hey, no! Do that again for me! Going in!
Got yourself a winner, eh?
There we go. Good thing you were here. Sorry to put you out, though. Mate, that's what we're here for. It's the least we could do. Yeah, I reckon you're right, anyway. We took care of the vanguard, but the second wave is on its way. There's bound to be a lot of them. Agnes don't do things by halves. Normally, we could fend off an assault like this, no problem. But unfortunately for us, we've got a number of squads barely even hanging on right now. And we've got to help out, no question. No, you take 5 in the canteen. Support us in the next one, will you? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Getting comms from all other squads too. We need to react to them at a moment's notice. So this demands your full attention. Okay, see you on the other side. Something's worrying you, Taion. Yes, but first let's go to the canteen. Yeah, so what happened to all the Levnies in the end? I heard people discussing it on the road. There's only one left, apparently, and it's defending the upper level. Hey, it's Morianne. I hope she doesn't push herself too hard. Now that's all about cooperative effort, and they're well run. Agnes may be the numbers, but I can't imagine they'd be that tough an opponent. Absolutely. Nanda's cohesion and firm leadership is a focus to be reckoned with. Whoops, the wrong button. But there's an odd fatigue about the colony right now. Don't know if there's just exhaustion by the work that the broken flame clock brought on, or if it's something else. Perhaps the combat and supply units aren't quite working in concord. Ah, yeah. That's been trying to find a niche outside war, fixing our evidence and all that. Right. And all those little things built up into stress. There's a lot more to worry about, but it's all moot if we can't win this battle now. Yeah, let's see what we can do on that front then. What's the situation? I must say, I'm happy to see your smiling faces. Enemies nearly upon us, coming up from up top. Up top. Gotta muster other units for a counterattack. Walsh, wait. Hold your course straight ahead. What? It doesn't make sense for the Agnian army to hold the top at the point in the fight. If they were going to do that, they would have created a diversion right away and attacked here. But they've hardly dented our forces. They're not going to risk everything on a gamble now. Good eye, lad. So what's the conclusion? My guess is they're trying to strategically tie down our forces on the upper level. It's a convincing argument. I'll shore up our weakest point. That's the captain for you. Lightning fast decisions. Bam. I know I got a bad rep, but I do know what will lead to combat unit. We'll push through to the top. There's an R11 post up there too. It'll be a cakewalk. Okay, that's it, everyone. Let's go. Come on. It would be closer right here.
Stay alert and alive.
How'd you know?
You're doing great out there, lad.
I
see you! Moondog!
Get away! My final hour!
I'll set this right.
Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer. How do we do that?
I'm on feeling.
Perfect man.
Fight the crook, please! Forward!
How do we do that? We'll roll.
Good job, Eunie! I see you!
I'm fit to burst!
I fit the bird. I think that was the last of them. I mean, it was that even. Must have sent the whole Agnes over here. Should probably find someone to report out to at some point. Yeah, shall we go to the commander's office? Can't help wondering why they talk to Colony Lamba. What do you mean, Taion? I just don't understand why you'd go to the trouble of actively attacking a colony as defensively strong as Colony Lambda. Maybe they wanted the ether? Well, impossible, but then why attack by air? You're overthinking it, mate. They just decided to use lenses, that's all. Certainly hope that's all. It's not all, though. It never is.
Like this.
Oh, we just got to level 61. Probably at the end of that previous fight. Not the fight that we just did, but the one before that one. I'd like to thank you all for your efforts in defending the colony. We've confirmed the retreat and defeat of all enemy forces. You can all take it easy for the rest of the day. Talgrim, would you mind standing behind with the commander and me? Yes, sir. We need to look into their intended targets and how they got here. No need, Captain. Koji? I brought them. You did what? You knew that already, though, didn't you? They came by air because they knew about our sensor system. I told them where Lambda's defenses were weakest. I passed the information to them via the Nopon caravan. What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Koji, you'll be put in solidarity for this. I get that everyone's worn out, but this isn't the time to place for jokes. Go and sleep it off. From where I'm standing, quick reaction on our part would have avoided the auto levnesses from being wasted. But Lambda isn't capable of that right now. If the Ouroboros haven't been here, we have crumbled. You can excel in tactics, you can fight impressive bouts, but you still end up on the losing end. If we can't react flexibly when we're threatened, then that's fatal to us as a colony. You're probably right. Colony Lambda needs to change. If we don't, we die. I'm not going to roll over and die carrying from the future like Shijima when he ran off. And I know you won't either, Captain. Take him away. But you can't leave things this way. Colony Lambda can't survive like this, and you know it. Fuck, man. I'm sorry you had to see that. No, we just... Koji's words are reasonable. We're all keenly aware of our situation. In that case, maybe change isn't impossible. Think of discipline as a productive armor. This isn't easy to cast it off from freedom. Everything becomes a source of fear. Commander, thank you for working with us on this. You deserve a well-earned rest. Hey, you lot, keep in touch with Shijima, didn't you? Yeah, not so much, but I heard the Moran sent him off. Shijima could be cowardly weak, but he'd put the colony above everything else. It was the same team as me and my best friend. It's a beautiful ceremony. Did everything I can to make sure his memory stays alive in Colony Lambda. Damn. A lot of shit going down here. I can scarcely tell you to keep your spirits up, but you must keep looking forward if you can. Thank you. Yeah, I keep thinking about what Shijima left behind. You press on, don't I? So I don't lose any more of those precious memories. Marianne, you've got some grit. Maybe sort of off on me. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is going to do it for this part of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the next part, guys, we are going to... I want to talk to you first. Oh, fuck. The sensors Vaughn set up, are they working alright? So it seems. I'm not convinced they're exactly in the best of spots, though. What do you mean? Well, Magatha Woodland opens out onto the upper levels of the Great Falls. In many opinions, that's the kind of place you should have been looking at. Is that really going to be okay the way things are? If Taion and the others hadn't been around in battle, it's highly unlikely we've been taking a good kicking. Since when did we become so weak, and why? It doesn't look like there's anything for us to, like, listen in on. Oh, thought you were all down in the dumps since the sergeant got mad at you. Well, you're not wrong. It's definitely a nifty bit of kit, but I shouldn't have disregarded protocol. What we need to be thinking about right now is what's best for Lambda. So yeah, I can't be moping about. I got stuff to do. Oh, hi, Kitty. So Baron got a little help from us, but is he like a decent engineer? Oh yeah, Baron's the real deal. In fact, he's probably lined up to be the next head of engineering. He really takes concern of the colony to heart, and he's a hard worker to boot. Yes, I'm certain Baron will make a good leader. Well, might be some people out here that I need to listen to, but... Alright, guys. Oh, fuck me. Koji's a real idiot. His recklessness was what got us all into this mess. It's a good thing he's in solidarity now. He put that fevering imagination of his on ice for a little while. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the next part, guys, I might go do some more side quests. I think that'll be the last bit I do for side quests. Probably more so focusing on maybe...
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty.
Probably what I'll end up doing is I might do this one, and then maybe work on these three. If it doesn't take too much. Which wouldn't be bad. Plus, I'm also probably going to go around other colonies to see if there's any things to pick up. So, we'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what do you think of Baldi's quest and how this... You can definitely tell that these quests that we did for Lambda is what's leading up to getting Izzard's ascension quest. So, yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that. And also, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. as well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.